Okay guys, so I'm here with Becky, who's been a member with us for a number of years now. So Becky, I just wanted to kind of ask you a couple of questions about where were you with your fitness before you started bootcamp, like before joining, and what made you join?
My fitness was non-existent. I didn't do any exercise at all. Didn't really walk that much, I don't think, before starting bootcamp. What it was, why I decided to join was basically I lost my mum at age 55 to a sudden heart attack. I was always that was at the back of my mind, thinking, as I'm getting older, am I going to face the same issues if I start doing this, don't start doing any exercise? I'd had my little boy, and I just basically wanted to make sure I was around for him as he grew up.
So yeah, you were thinking more longer term about your health as well as the short term.
I also wasn't happy, the size I was, and I could do something about it, or I could just stay the same. So
you just wanted to, it was just the right time for you to make a change and do something. I know obviously you joined us for a really short period. Obviously you left to have a baby, you came back, and that's obviously when you started doing it a little bit more longer term, but how did you find it? Like, how did you find like the training and getting into it? Kind of, like you said, you weren't doing anything beforehand, but how did you find getting into it as a new starter?
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's hard, it's high intensity workouts, it's going to be, but the group of ladies that are here and that you continue to have, because everyone that joins is really nice, everyone supports each other. I found it really hard at first, but I enjoyed it. And also, it was something that was, for me, instead of just being a mom, it was something that I could do myself, and I felt good about doing it, a bit of me time. Yeah,
that little bit of space in your day where you can just kind of, you're not looking after the kids, etc. It's just your time.
Yeah, that's it, and you feel so good afterwards, you never regret going. And obviously it gets easier as you go along as well.
So as you get fitter, definitely. And what's changed for you since obviously starting? Because you've been coming now a couple of years now, haven't you? So it's been
I love that.
A couple of years now. What's changed for you? Like, what kind of results have you seen, and what other parts of your life are you kind of feeling better for?
Well, I mean, I've lost over 2 stone in weight.
Fantastic.
I don't know exactly how many inches, but the last count it was like about 40 inches, and I didn't even measure.
40?
Yeah.
40 inches, okay, brilliant.
I've just noticed I'm toning up. I've noticed I feel so much better. I've got more energy to play with the kids. Even over lockdown, we were doing our online sessions. I was walking. What makes me want to do more physical activities as well, because my fitness level's higher. Yeah,
and I'll add as well. Like, it's not just that your strength has gone from strength to strength. You've got. I can see your difference in your strength. You go for like heavier weights now, etc. Because you can, and you make it. You always push yourself a little bit more now, which is.
And the boxing, I get comments on that.
Enjoy it, it's good. It's good. It helps when you enjoy it, so that's really good. So, what would you say to like anybody who's kind of maybe where you were a couple of years ago, kind of know you want to make a change, want to obviously get some short-term results, but also for the long-term, improve their health. What would you say to them if they're thinking about it or not sure about doing something?
I'd just say to people, you can either carry on the way you are and maybe not feel quite as happy as you could be, or you can actually start doing the exercise, start feeling good about yourself, improve your lifestyle, improve your fitness, and it's just makes you feel so much better overall. I never thought I'd get into exercise, I genuinely didn't. I was one of these that was like, how do you become addicted to exercise? But it's just part of your lifestyle now. And there's so much more benefits, like you say, health, just happiness. It's good for anxiety and stuff like that. There's nothing to lose by doing it.
Would you say that like it's actually had a knock-on effect in other areas of your life? Like, would you say like doing the fitness training has made you want to kind of eat a better diet, etc.? Has that kind of, or did you do it all at once? Did you just start with like the exercise first and then make changes as you went?
I did it all at once, just my own little diet. Over the years, I have tried different
strategies and
different plans, like the famous ones, which I find for me work short term, but then I will perhaps put some of the weight back on. The best one I found is included in the bootcamp plan, which is just basically it's a high protein.
Yeah, just eating more protein. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I found. Once you see the results, you do want to kind of look after yourself a little bit more and eat better. And don't get me wrong, we all have treats and stuff.
Yeah, no, perfect. 100%.
You might go up and down by a couple of pounds and stuff like that, but it's maintainable.
And it's just about like you say, just focusing on not necessarily counting everything you eat, but making sure you're getting enough protein in your meals. And you also mentioned like going out for walks and doing your steps. I know that's something you've also like done quite a lot of, even doing a lot more steps. So
Fitbit's like one of my best friends.
it's perfect, and it is really just like you just said, it's just focusing on those basics. But over the long term, it starts to come together, and
it's just being conscious of it all, isn't it? It's just things that you wouldn't think of before, and you're more self-aware of things, and also what you need to do to look after yourself, because we're only here once. Make the most of your life, enjoy your life, have the energy to do all the things that you want to do.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, it's very true. And yeah, is there anything else you want to add to that, Becky, or is that's putting you on the spot here? Don't worry. You said loads, so no, that's absolutely fine. Perfect. Thanks very much, Beck.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers for sharing that with us. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks very much.